Tengo el micrófono un pelín lejos, ¿ok?
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
And they're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty. And half the market stalls too.
¿Qué dijiste, Bel? I mean, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. By the way, si esto fuese... Tú sabes que es burda interesante, ¿no? Si esto fuese Biel, ya hubiesen tenido Edge. Si esto hubiese sido Yuri, probablemente hubiese... No, y bajamos ya tiene Edge con el... Bueno, diría yo, pues.
The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
What is it, boy?
No, ahora la niña esta que se la pasa vendiendo medicina. Esta niña ha llegado a todos los towns que a nosotros nos cuesta entrar. Ella siempre está ahí.
I don't know. Toggle!
Me aquí.
This way.
The city's on fire.
I'm sure Goose is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Guard, watchman or sentry is to be slain on sight.
But spare the citizenry. His Highness's orders were clear. The people are...
Those were Imperial Dragoons.
Creo que no.
What in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Right.
A mí es fino que hayan hecho que el prota sea super y que member. O sea,
But first,
pero es como rough guy, wild y que member.
Just hope he's all right.
have to.
Como estaba jugando abajo me había puesto los anillos, el anillo del dodge. Pero me lo voy a quitar. No, mientras tanto jugaré sin el anillo. A ver hasta dónde llego. Cualquier cosa me lo pongo si me están poniendo. It's okay, también puedo comprar potis de vez en cuando.
Quickly, cut them down!
Ah, bueno, también el frame de los de las dodges es burda de... ¿Cómo decirlo? Es burda de generoso. Fíjate.
There's no doubt about it. They're dragoons. What is this then? A civil war?
Me ale.
Never thought I'd be glad to fall into a sewer.
Lo gracioso es que los Dragoon, entre comillas, son los buenos. Nosotros estamos peleando contra los buenos porque ellos nos están atacando, pues. Porque los Dragoon son la tropa de Dion. Exacto, si no saben, yo estaba así como que, wow, ¿será que los tengo que matar? Pero es como que, más experiencia.
No goods left.
¿Cómo suben Chile? Es súper, súper violento.
Defend the gates!
Ups, vale. Sí, sería bueno decir si lo mato, espero que no. Me voy a pensar porque es bueno. Vale. Yeah, let's say that. Vale. Mierda.
I needed that. Damn it. We'll have to find a way around.
Stop! In the name of His Highness!
Hold on, kids. We're coming.
In the prince's name, none shall
Well, let's hope for the best. Aunque yo creo que debe haber, tú sabes, una pelea épica contra Bahamut. Eso sí. Ahora espero que sobreviva, pues. Por eso. Con Baha-chan ahora. Dale, dale.
Can you see him anywhere?
No. Bahamut es mucho más grande.
It must be one of the Dragoon's pets. Nice try. Slow.
No puedo quitar más de la mitad de la vida, no importa cuánto daño le hice.
I think it has something in store for us.
Get ready to move.
Mira, mira, mira. La bola al final.
Nice try.
En medio de... Dragon Dance.
Let's try.
Me queda todo el ataque, ¿ok?
Too slow.
Listo. Boom. Quiero terminar de tirar los 2 volts. El burst de daño que hace con el combito es puro de fin. Sí, está good.
Over here, Clive! Are you alright?
Goods. There you are.
I didn't know there'd be a dragon.
Sí, era.
All right. Let's get out of here.
No, no, Sid. Tú conoces a Sid y él estaba con este dude, con Gus.
What now?
Is that Mother Crystal's heart?
No.
What the hell is it doing up there?
Hola, está por allá. Ese es Bahamut. Ese es Bahamut.
Bahamut.
Ah, se volvió loco. Algo le está controlando. It's the one thing he could not have done.
Your Highness, don't do this.
Atacó a su gente, pues que es lo que no quería hacer.
We must leave. Now, Your Grace, I beg of you. This is not what he wanted. Something's happened. Forgive me, Yoda, but I must put a stop to this.
Your Grace!
En el Dion. Claro, el Mother Crystal se está protegiendo. Mira, esta vez no tuvimos que hacer nada. Oh. Ah, no, mira, se hizo otro cristal. Absorbió la esencia de Bahamut y se creó un nuevo Mother Crystal, which we will soon destroy as well. Pretty much, pretty much.
So, what do we do now then?
We destroy the heart.
We might come back!
As soon as the flames die down, the Imperials and the Dalmex will move in. This may be our only chance.
And Bahamut has gone for now. You should get as far away as you can, Goots.
What? And leave you lot in the lurch? I can't do that.
No es por nada,
Stay,
Goods, pero
So am I.
este es dominance
I've never
only,
been up
okay?
before I made a run for it, so if there's out you need, just ask. But I won't be giving it away for free. Nana'd never forgive us if I did.
Thank you, Goots.
Goods es el merchant. Al menos hay una explicación plot de por qué hay un merchant random aquí.
Just let me get me stuff out. Let me show you me wares. Thank you. Is there out else you need?
Uy, Gucci.
Out else I can do for you?
A ver, podría craftear cosas.
Anything else I can make for you?
Ah, uy, Gucci.
You be brave now, boy.
Are we ready?
Drake's tail is right there, Clive. It's time to free Storm from the crystal's curse.
It's past time. But remember, Bahamut is still out there.
And I dare say we'll be seeing him again before the night is done.
A ver, la prensa está fina, pero puedo como que poner mejor equipamiento por un ratico. Mega Gooby, yeah.
No more roads.
We'll have to find our own path.
Do you feel that, Clive?
Ether. Just what we need. Another flood.
It's already turned them.
There's no reason to hold back.
Me pegó. Ok, qué chingón.
There must be a way to climb up.
Oh, miércoles, Joshua se convirtió en el Fénix.
Phoenix. Joshua! What is he doing?
Keeping the Bahamut occupied.
Joshua! Joshua!
Don't, Clive. It's too dangerous.
Fuck. Hold on, Joshua. I'm coming! We have to save him.
And we
Esto
will.
será fatal
We just
para
need to keep moving.
uno de los dos, yo. Out of the way.
Not now! It's over.
Joshua! I'm here, brother!
I mean, he knows.
He can't hear you.
Joshua!
They're heading for the heart.
And so are we.
So should we.
Out of the way, bro. I know. Que ladilla, pana. Más bichito. Get out.
We don't have time for this!
Guau, ese por dentro.
Are those the council chambers? How are they still standing?
I don't know. Boba.
He'll be all right, Clive. He's a survivor.
We're getting close. Looks like somebody doesn't want us getting any closer.
I don't care what it wants.
Neither do I.
Guau. Ah, se me cayó en la conexión. No sé si es porque estoy como que streameando aquí en YouTube y en... me caigo de vez en cuando, pues. Sí me ha pasado frecuentemente. Lo de chimbo, pero bueno. Bueno, voy a estar aquí. Gubito. Estaba casi muerto. Era lo más triste. Estoy peleando contra Atrox. Este dual cast de Blizzaga tengo el timing. No le tengo nada para nada el timing. Se murió. Estamos en la capital de Imperial. Y Bahamut se volvió loco y está peleando con Fénix. Más o menos como... Sí. O sea, él estaba ploteando para hacer una rebelión en contra del emperador y tumbarlo porque el emperador ya nombraba al hijo emperador, al niñito. Entonces... ¿ah? ¿Qué pasó? Ah. Ah, va, borrachín.
These beasts. They're getting stronger.
We can think about them later. Right now, there's only one thing we need to focus on.
The heart.
Sí, es burda raro. Estaban atacando el town para vencer a los Knights del Papá, los Dragons de Bahamut. Y de repente apareció Bahamut en el aire. Y al parecer como que empezó a hacer como que a convulsionar y empezó a atacar la ciudad. Y en eso el cristal se deshizo y se formó un nuevo cristal en el castillo. Y apareció el Fénix como para hablar con Bahamut, o sea, para distraerlo. And there we are. Pero yo creo que algo del cristal o el Aether lo volvió loco.
Quiet. There's someone up there.
Vamos a ver si está la mamá. Vamos a ver quién está aquí.
Is someone there?
Ay, mire. ¡Ja!
Mother,
Lel.
It's you.
what happened here?
He tried to take him from me. Oh, my boy.
Ok, vamos a ver.
My darling boy.
Is this the child you made with the Emperor? Why, Mother? Why did you betray us all?
You have no right. Answer him.
We took you in, savage. Show some respect for those who raised you. Honorable Elwyn, always thinking of his precious homeland. But what worth is a homeland in a world beset by the Blight?
Father did not seek to protect his country. He sought to protect his people.
It's not the moment to talk
His
about
duty
it.
is not to protect his people. It is to protect the source of his sovereignty. The noble blood that runs in his family's veins. So long as this bloodline remains unbroken, what does it matter if a nation falls? One can always found another. Unlike him, I did my duty. I preserved my line. I bore a son of the noblest blood, to whom the whole world might kneel. That is why I gave Rosaria to Sambrek, that I might join my line with the Lesages and birth a savior of this benighted land, blessed by both Bahamut and the Phoenix!
You sold your country for a child.
Why did he need another? You had Joshua.
I had nothing. You were always your father's son, so very strong and bold and daring, and yet you failed to awaken. Would that Joshua had been granted a tenth of your strength? Oh! How the nobles laughed that Elwyn's firstborn was surely the son of a concubine, and my own, not long for this world. The shame of it! The shame of being slandered by one's inferiors!
I mean.
Would you ever know how that feels? It should have been
Sí,
you!
sí, sí.
Why didn't the Phoenix choose you?
Joshua's every waking moment was spent trying to shoulder the burden that you and the Phoenix and the Duchy foisted on him. That's why I became his shield. To help bear the weight. But what did you do? You betrayed your own blood and surrendered your son to his fate!
Joshua, my darling boy. I never meant to hurt him. The soldiers' orders were clear. He was to be spared. Why did you survive? When the only one I truly...
Ella como que no ha visto a la ventana.
What? Have you not looked out of the window?
Ah, ok.
Joshua is here! The Phoenix lives on! He's battling Bahamut as we speak!
Sí. Omega Lul. Ahora un tag team aquí, como LOL Family Reunited. Let's go, Ifrit. I mean, but I'm gonna be strong, yo.
I am a shield of Rosaria.
Let's go,
I will
Ifrit.
do my duty.
What are you...
By the way, Jill creo que no sabe que él es el dominant de Ifrit. Sí. Yeah, let's go. Este es como el fanfic en donde Ifrit, que nunca es el summon más OP, le gana a todos los otros. I mean, if...
Joshua.
Clive!
Let's go. Uf. Peleas de Kaiju. Me da risa que todas estas peleas no me causan daño. Todos estos movimientos. Mega flare. Tiene como 2 lanzas, tiene como 4 lanzas el animal. Miércoles. No, mentira, creo que sí, Jill sí sabe que él es Ifrit. No, si no, no tiene sentido. Sí, sí, sí. Sounds like a thing. Majinka en soga. Toma, lleva. Ah, mira, Joshua. Hellfire. I mean, lo han explicado con Clive lo han explicado. Tengo una nueva skill, nice. Pit Flare. Bless RTG to erase my stream of light series anything used to. Oh my goodness. Extend exposure to a flare will cause sanity of partially start, cancelling any initiate ability. Therefore, for its maximum duration, we are also enhanced finishing experience. Y frito bien. ¿A qué? ¿Que tenía que esquivar esto? No. Ahora mi free dancer, ¿ok? Yeah. Eso no, nunca había sido un problema. Era Gigaflor. Brother. Va con Joshua. Claro, mira, lo juego con Joshua. En Boy de Phoenix. B más el lock on, release to fire. Move, aim, fire. No, pero esto está difícil. A ver. pana se le acaba el mana.
Those things are drawing in more ether than I've ever seen.
Toma que justico en el cristal. ¿Tiene que qué? A ver.
Clive, thank the founder.
Madre que te he hecho inmortal. Go. Vale. Ajá.
Clive, get behind me.
Va, hacerte la flor. Oni Santa Caraná. Hoy, deja de volar.
Thank you, brother.
Va a llevar coñazo. Naruto, Sasuke. Y alguien más, no sé. Y voy. ¡Vaya! Ay, no hubo música. Por tu show, 5 meteoritos. Bro, destruyan ese cristal, pero ya.
What now?
This is drinking the ether.
We have to stop him.
Sí, como 70% diría. Sí, yo creo. Lo bajamos a invencible, ¿no? Te digo, este es el fanfic de Ifrit, chamo. Por todos los años que lo han rateado. Ay, no es que lo han rateado, pero siempre es uno de los primeros summons que te dan, pues entonces. Ahora es Ifrit con alas. Sí, e hicieron literalmente Gatai. Alright, let's go.
Are you ready? Ready!
Read the research.
How can we hope to match such power? By trusting in our own.
que como con el poder del Epicness y el Kaiju Battles. Es más over the top que esta pelea. Where? ¿Dónde? Ah, ya, sí. Yep. Ahora, yo lo que estoy pensando es como que, holy fuck, esta no es la pelea final y ya estamos en el espacio. ¿Qué vamos a hacer luego de esto? Sí, we good running. We good. I mean, I approve, but it's kind of funny. LOL setup lore. Ok, cinematic dodge entonces.
Come on, Joshua.
Yep. This ends with me smashing the button. Button smash. Toma, lleva. Ok, Ruri, si Dion sobrevive, voy a estar bastante sorprendido, ok. I know, right? One thing at a time. Es el Crystal Shard más épico de todas a todos. I mean, Omega Lul, y cayeron en el castillo, entre todos los laditos. Y Dion quedó vivo.
Joshua!
Clive!
Y Jill no hizo nada, que ella también es un dominant.
My brother.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I guess.
You're alive. We both are.
But to be honest, creo que ella ya no se puede convertir en dominant. O sea, sí puede, pero se moriría.
I never dared hope that I would see this day.
Reunited at last.
Jill.
El niño es última, what the fuck.
This is for my father.
Ok, sí, esta es pura... Así, voy, yo no veas el stream, ok, y no voy a hacer comentarios, pero what?
It is done. The demon that would tear our house apart is no more. Father.
The Mother Crystal. It's collapsing.
Right. We need to leave.
No. Wait.
El Clive no le da robo el poder a Bahamut. What happens?
I owe him a debt.
Fine.
Aquí. Siempre pasa esto. Vamos a explicar exactamente qué fue lo que pasó.
Report, Captain. The fires have spread
Can nothing be done to call them off?
I regret not, Your Radiance. The Dragoons answer to none but His Imperial Highness. The Council is powerless to intervene.
We're hearing reports of rebel
Madness is this, Dion.
throughout the neighboring districts.
Focus all efforts on extinguishing the fires around the capital. The city can wait. Don't dally, man. Go!
Your Radiance.
I want you to find out about Dalmec's movements.
By the light. Dion. Have you taken leave of your senses? Call off the Dragoons at once.
Fear not. The populace will come to no harm at their hands. I am here to save you, Father.
Save me?
A creeping darkness hides in the heart of Sanbreque. It stems from your wife, the traitorous Annabella.
Not another word, Dion.
Father, though you may not see it, the darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself. But I bid you remember, there was a time when you ruled not with cruelty, but with compassion. Why now do you turn your back on your people? Why now do you seek to stoke the fires of war? You too have borne witness to this change, Your Eminences. And you know, as well as I, who is responsible for it. A puppet now sits upon the throne, but cut his strings, and the master loses the power!
What?
Dion, you bear steel before your emperor? Guards! Take him!
Sí, trae.
For every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. Those were your words. But when the last of your citizens has fallen, and all of their homes have been reduced to ash, what will become of your empire, of its rulers, of your god? As the mother crystals crumble one by one, and the blight sweeps in to claim all that we hold dear, our people look to their emperor for protection. Yet he labors not to secure their futures, but to seize what is left of the twins for himself. Even if it should come at the cost of everything his loyal citizens have labored to build.
Dion, you must understand.
A small price to pay, is it not? You've been blessed with great power, Dion. Enough to win me the world. So go, claim Valisthea for me, brother.
Coño, el papá tenía reaction times. Bueno, sí, pues.
Guards! Guards!
Father.
Poor father. How he doted on his children. That he would die to protect me was plain. It was but a matter of when.
You planned this?
You did well to endure so long. But you broke in the end, as I knew you would. And now Muthos approaches. Put him to the proof. I would see if he breaks.
Okay, no, sí, sí, es este dude.
Go, Bahamut. Slayer.
So that's what happened.
Not again.
Brother?
It's a long story.
Ven ahora.
You cannot stay here, Mother. Come. Take my hand.
Get away from me! This is all just a dream, just a bad dream!
Volvió loca.
You will not take me, Shadow! You will not take me!
Vale, acá escombros encima. Ella no tiene protección contra las piedras. Como Clive. Y Clive como que... Nah, fuck yourself. Casi seguro que le da con una piedra. Ok.
Mother.
Bueno, Rory. Se salvó. Miércoles volvió a transformarse. Considerando que transformarse tiene como que...
That weaves your wills together. Consciousness that blurs the boundary between your own will and that of others. Then we shall set you apart once more. The ties that bind you shall be severed, and humanity return to its proper place.
Ni idea, no sé. Soy ni...
By primogenesis shall a new age of reason begin.
Lo más crítico de todo es todo lo que está con él. Es como que él habla y yo no entiendo qué es lo que estoy diciendo. Pero es como que en línea es cool, pero...
Your Majesty.
Está muertísimo.
Don't you want to play? It's been a long time.
If that is your wish.
Men, you are as meek as all the others.
No, ese es el emperador, el rey. Él es el... Él es Odín, este es Odín. Ah, mira. Ahora es Hugo Cooper.
Such feeble creatures. Gifted the power of icons, yet slaves to fickle emotions which usher you to your doom. And so you bind your fragile wills with strands of consciousness.
The wretched handiwork
Lol.
of a wretched people.
The sons of fire were united at last, and for but a moment their flame burned bright. Soon Muthos shall become our perfect vessel,
shall the world be remade?
Not before the bonds are severed, of trust, of respect, of love. Only when every strand of consciousness is cut away, may Mythos return to our side. By primogenesis shall all be undone. Mankind shall be rid of his wretchedness, and Mythos of his will. But while he yet clings to it, he has the power to forge bonds anew. And so we bid you. Find Mythos, and sever every one.
To destroy that which has no physical form. You ask the impossible.
There is nothing your black blade cannot cut, Odin. We shall unite with Mythos, and bring forth a new world. So long as our vessel remains unclaimed by humanity.
It shall be done, Master. My will is yours.
Parece no. A fit.
Mother.
Está bien destruido. Bueno, solo queda el cristal de Walud. Yeah. Sí, exacto, porque por eso. De Shiva no. Espero.
How is your brother?
Yo creo que al menos la serie sí va a ser el comité eventualmente,
Since our
pero...
return from the Dominion. Taya says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while, at least. She discovered something on his chest. A swelling, circled in stone.
The curse. For every mountain we climb, another rises up to greet us, doesn't it?
It's never ending.
Vamos.
Even the sky seems to have grown tired of it all.
Fall apart.
Taya won't be happy if I disturb Joshua. While he rests, I might as well see what Otter has to say.
Lo pensé. Yeah, Lego. Gigafre. Oh, so good. Bahamut Mains, Rise. Bueno, vamos a ver cuál. Sorry, Phoenix. Le va a matar. We Bahamuting now.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into...
Dale, Dancito.
Clive. Go on then. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better
Igual ya
all
son
be-
las. Dale, Dancito, suerte.
Is that all?
What do you want? No scratches, all right? And?
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just the messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen Mother Crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is all we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been set off storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Is a storm coming soon? Will there be thunder?
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day, did the gods tear the sun from the
Ah,
firmament,
sí, sí.
visiting
Vas a bajar.
darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters.
Decaf.
But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins
Yeah.
of Zemeckis only too well.
O Pip.
You think they're connected?
Pip.
That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Pip.
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would
decaf
associate
coffee.
with the divine.
Pip.
There is nothing divine about him.
Same as him, Pip.
He wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the journal...
Super cute.
of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Even without this journal you provided us. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Clive, we have
only one.
It would. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a cashier at her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubel.
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt, which means...
Jill and I...
Let them know we're on our way.
How are you doing? Anything catch your eye? Seen enough?
First we find Isabel.
Entonces lo puse alrededor y está súper genial. ¿Empezamos por la caja? Lo puse.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflame under a flood. And we're next.
I can't do it. I can't. But you can.
The Lord.
We received the dame's. There have been sightings of strange creatures.
With the blue eyes. Yeah, they've taken so many.
Akashic, but different.
Ultima's thralls. And what of your mistress?
Oh, no.
Then we'll look for her then.
We could leave. But where would we? The two soldiers were carrying another. He didn't have any legs.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but what more would you...
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to protect them, I shall. But in case you have forgotten, the people are but more than that. Your sisters, so you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are...
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives! Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's... I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to what we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they...
You're a pikeman, yes?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found...
Leave that to...
My family!
We do to deserve this. I'm sorry, darling. Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? They came out of nowhere. They went for Josie.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme.
It's all right. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Sí, pero tranqui, que ahorita es puro... Va a ser puro nulo, porque tengo que ir a ayudar a la gente de los towns a donde había visitado. Y Joshua y Dion están todos out, así que... Por ahora tengo que terminar estas cycles aquí nulas. Está bien, suficiente. Ya, yo diría. Creo todas, ¿no?
Clive, look.
I see them. With me.
¿Lo que quieren decir era qué?
Should I prime?
Save your strength.
Lol. Ajá. Ay. Linda. No me gusta el fueguito este de vamos. Sí, pero capaz le tengo que poner el ulti y tal. Para levelar las skills.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the towns?
There will be more.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right?
Yes, my lady.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their...
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the... It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. Now me, I never needed convincing. And the people I love, include them.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one, and that's one.
Fucking thieving bastards.
Sid! Your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for... We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as...
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going... We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, and you cannot fill...
But what happens when they come back?
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here...
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. These are cursed skies. Or an entire...
We're still working on the sky. Perhaps we can find us a...
I hope so.
So, what I saw was a room full of people who were angry but have left to smolder.
My thought? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if...
And if there's one thing bandits...
What would Sid the
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization, while it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will, it may still be possible to make... Before presenting...
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save this...
When all that fear and anger...
It appears we have a... Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of...
As you wish.
Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking.
Play along.
What he means to say is yes.
Picture it, Conrad.
Meagibi.
Here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canberra to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalimil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid.
I had my pickaxe, I would... I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah!
¿Ah? Perfection, entonces. Recalibración y peguita.
Here he is now.
De here.
Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Ah, dale.
Lord Underhill, at your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stock of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have... And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more... If our humble town is to endure not only this...
All right. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
No, I didn't say it was good. Merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kit.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Oh, I'm ruined.
Good news. Both Conrad and Natalie have, with time,
Time no longer appears to be...
I take it your scouts...
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. All.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want...
I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups. One from the south.
Very well. Jill and I will meet...
The rest, my friend, the stakes I concede are high.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands...
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off,
and we will...
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting.
That we should hurry.
Yeah.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn...
Without you, that would have been no... You saved us, Conrad.
We all saved up.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be...
The plan worked, Sid.
Uh-huh.
Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Come now, Victor. We are united. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Ooh. Enggak go. Pretty much.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
But all our beds are taken.
Martha.
And you, Clive.
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik.
Those skies are what happened. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here. But that was more than the rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. Let the men know you've come to help.
We're on our way.
Do you think there were as many as the six?
Es que son jóvenes, están creciendo.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
No, not a chance.
Let's go.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this...
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
How do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for...
Wade's men? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the...
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked...
And to think you took them for thieves.
What?
Not long after Rosalith fell, the Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned.
Martha! The scouting party's almost at the lift. But they got a pack of a cat and they got wounded with them!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here.
I will. You two.
Mad dogs.
Squire, I need you to get those who can... But what about... I didn't ask, sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rosfield.
Martha seemed to think you might need some, and by the looks...
We thought but we didn't know there would be so...
Behind you!
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty. Let's try.
Me mataron, no sé cómo. No, ni me di cuenta que fue lo más gracioso.
Mad dogs.
Sí, Bahamut no me gusta tanto. Así que creo que voy a masterar el ulti y se lo voy a poner a otro icon. Sí, es un ulti, pues. Te he contado que los ultis son ultis. Ah, ok. Que tenía poca vida en la pelea anterior o algo.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've...
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade.
I see you're...
Martha!
Something...
A lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way.
A second...
Feel like finishing the...
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry.
The moment my men are...
Just patch me up as quick as you can and get me back out there.
What's up, Bill?
Come on. Faster! They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Voy. No, ok, dime. Dime. ¿Ah? Ah, ya, es que se me ha poteado y me morí y fue como que, ok, me puse a revisar otra cosa mientras. Bueno, termino estas misiones aquí y regreso, veo qué más va y lo veo.
They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Something's coming.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, so wait. Shall we? Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long.
Then we make for Martha.
What did you find out?
The same as Sir Wade.
Well, wherever they came from, hopefully we'll have enough time to look.
How many of your men were...
A damn sight less than if you had.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies... It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily...
What do you say, Martha?
Well, when you...
My lord. Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware that...
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father... Well, go on, then. It's not yet. So, if it please you, my lord, I would learn the duties of a shield.
But I am a shield no longer, and spending time in the company of an outlaw hard...
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, and I would sooner serve under... not that Sir Wade and the other guard... It's all right. There is only so much the boy can...
But a squire...
Would that really be... You were a squire once?
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto...
Was wondering when you had owls from all our friends. How is it you always manage to arrive?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Now's the time to visit the infirmary.
Thank you, Otto.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he
Se
hasn't
despertó.
stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. Is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No. But they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, Bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who is to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
I wasn't expecting you back so soon. All yours. Come again. I may have more for you.